What if the next 5 minutes could change the next 5 years? Not with luck, not with magic, but with what you think, what you feel, and what you do starting today.
Meet Mira. Mira was 26, a quiet school teacher. She loved her students. She loved her books. But there was one thing she feared.
Even at school assemblies, her hands would shake, her voice would tremble, her mind would go blank. She would hide behind, "I'll send an email," and "maybe next time." Yet, late at night, Mira had a secret dream. She wanted to stand on a stage one day. She wanted to give a talk that would touch hearts. She wanted to speak about kindness in classrooms and make people feel brave. One evening, her principal said, "There's a teachers' conference next month. You should present." Mira smiled on the outside. Inside, panic. On her way home, she walked past a small bookstore. There, on a simple poster, she read, "You become what you repeatedly imagine." She stopped. She read it again. Something clicked. What if I can train my mind, she thought. What if I can build my courage brick by brick? She went home, she stood in front of her mirror, and she whispered, "I can learn this."
The next morning, Mira made a tiny plan. Not a big plan, just 5 minutes a day. She called it her 5-minute manifest. Step 1, say it's simple. She wrote one clear line on a sticky note. I speak calmly and clearly. My words help people. She stuck it on her mirror, on her phone, inside her bag. Step 2, see and feel it. Every morning, she closed her eyes and saw herself on a small stage. She felt her feet steady on the floor. She heard her own voice, warm, clear, kind. She pictured smiling faces in the crowd. She let the feeling wash over her, like it was already true. Step 3, move 1 inch. Each day, one small action. Day 1, she recorded herself reading a paragraph. Day 2, she practiced a 2-minute talk in her room. Day 3, she told a story to her class without looking at notes. Day 4, she joined a free online group for public speaking tips. No big leaps, just tiny steps. Step 4, collect proof. At night, she wrote 3 signs that it was working. Students said, "I liked your story." Voice sounded steady in the kitchen. Smiled while speaking to the bus driver. Small things, but they mattered. Step 5, let go of the how. When fear came, what if I freeze? What if they laugh? She took a slow breath. She said, I did my 5 minutes today. She placed the fear on a page, closed the notebook, and let it rest. Then she slept.
The first week felt light. The second week, a little harder. A colleague joked, "You, a speaker? You're too shy." Her cousin said, "Why torture yourself? Stay in your lane." The fear grew loud.
On day 12, Mira stood to practice and forgot her words. Her chest tightened. She wanted to quit. She thought, maybe some people are born confident. I'm not. But then she looked at her sticky note. I speak calmly and clearly. My words help people. She read it out loud, again and again. Her breath slowed. She remembered the poster. You become what you repeatedly imagine. So she kept going. Day 14, she asked her friend Nisha to listen to a 5-minute talk. Nisha said, you looked scared, but your message was beautiful. Mira wrote, proof, message is strong. Day 16, she practiced in the empty school hall. Her voice echoed. She stood taller. Day 18, she made a simple slide deck with 3 stories and 1 lesson. Not 10 points, just 3.
The conference announcement came. Her session was on the main stage. A bigger room, more people. Her stomach dropped. This is too much, she thought. She almost called to cancel. But that night, she did her 5 minutes. She felt the wooden stage under her feet. She felt the kindness in her words. She pictured one person in the crowd, just one, whispering, I needed this. She wrote in her proof list, I showed up today. The day of the conference came. Mira stood backstage. The light from the stage spilled onto her shoes. Her hands were cold. Her heart was loud. A volunteer handed her the clicker, then said, we have a small issue. The projector is glitching. Your slides might not show. Mira froze. Her slides were her map, her safety. She felt tears push up. She looked down. She found the sticky note in her bag. I speak calmly and clearly. My words help people. She closed her eyes for 10 seconds. She did what she had practiced. She felt her feet. She took a slow breath. She imagined one person in the crowd who needed courage today. Her name was called. Mira walked onto the stage. No slides, just her. She told the first story, a child who spoke up for a friend. Then the second,
A quiet girl who bloomed when someone listened. Then the third, the day Mira herself was afraid and kept going. Her voice shook once, but she didn't stop. She smiled at the back row. She paused where it mattered. She finished with a soft line. Courage is not loud. It is steady. It is kind. And it grows with practice. Silence. Then applause. Not wild, but real. A woman in the front row wiped a tear.
After the session, a teacher walked up and said, "I needed this. Thank you." Another said, "Your words felt like a warm hand." Mira went to the side, sat on a chair, and cried. Not from fear this time, from relief. She had done it. So, how do you start manifestation? Not with long rituals, not with perfect plans. You start small, you start honest, you start today. Here is a simple 5-step guide you can copy. Say it simple. Write one clear line in the present tense. I run a healthy body and a calm mind. I earn by helping people solve problems. I speak with ease and people feel heard. Stick it where you'll see it. Mirror, phone, desk. See and feel it for 5 minutes. Close your eyes. Picture one scene where your dream is real. Feel the floor under your feet. Hear your own voice. See one smile. Let your body taste that calm, that joy right now. Move 1 inch every day. 1 email, 1 page, 1 practice. Tiny steps build trust. Trust builds momentum. Miss a day? Start again tomorrow. No drama. Collect proof. Each night, write 3 small signs you are moving forward. A kind comment, more energy, a new idea. This is your faith log. On hard days, read it. Let go of the how. Do your part, then breathe. You don't control timing, other people, or every roadblock. Say, I showed up today, then rest. Tomorrow, show up again. Manifestation is not wishing. It is training your inner world so your outer world can match it. It is feeling the future, then taking a step in the present. It is choosing faith over fear 5 minutes at a time. Mira did not wake up fearless. She practiced, she stayed, she spoke, and the world met her halfway. What about you? What clear line will you write tonight? What scene will you feel tomorrow morning? What 1 inch will you move before you sleep? Remember, your thoughts are seeds. Your feelings are water. Your actions are sunlight, and time is the soil. Plant, water, give it light. Stay with it and watch your life begin to grow. The moral? Manifestation is not about forcing the world to change for you. It is about becoming the person your dream trusts. When you do that, doors open and you walk through.
If this story moved you, tap like so it reaches more hearts. Comment with your one clear line, I am. Claim it now. Subscribe and hit the bell for weekly stories that lift you up.
Share this with one friend who needs gentle push today. Save this video and replay the last 2 minutes each morning for the next 30 days. I'm rooting for you. See you in the next one.